Hello, this is Levistro, the Dragon of Cyberspace, coming to you with all news, tips, and tricks of the community. I know everyone's getting tired of this, but we gotta call this stuff out. And apparently, we have another game developer coming out and laughing at the death of murder victims. That Park Place reports that French indie game Caravan Sandwich celebrates Charlie Kirk's killing, doubles down with hostile replies against gamers. The indie studio behind the French game Caravan Sandwich just revealed its true colors in the ugliest way possible. On the 1-year anniversary of their game's release, the developers used their official @SandwichDev account not to thank fans, but to use Caravan Sandwich to mock the brutal murder of Republican commentator Charlie Kirk. 1 year since the release of Caravan Sandwich, also a fascist got 360 no scope. What a week, the account posted. And for those who don't know, 360 no scope is literally when you turn the camera and 300 of your player 360 degrees, and you manage to shoot your target without using the scope. What a week, the account posted. That is not a parody. That is not a troll account. This is the official developer account for a game itself, using a celebration of their own launch to gloat over Kirk's assassination. And yes, like I said before, when you work for someone, you whatever you say and do reflects that company, especially that company's account. If you post on that company's account giving a bad impersonation or a good impression. Doubling down into replies. What followed was a spree of replies under a post that only dug the hole deeper. Far from apologizing or clarifying, the developers embraced the most radical rhetoric possible. I love it when a mask slips and people show their true colors. That has been my colors from the beginning. It's obvious you weren't paying attention. Fake colors, rainbow flag, gay, for everyone, blah blah, true colors. No pride for fascists, they'll get wrecked. I'm considering buying the game several times, but I say you won't see any of my money after this. It's okay, consider pirating it. Mom, look at me, I'm advocating for the murder of free speech. She's, yeah. One commentator said, I love it when the mask slips, so we recovered that. Perhaps the most shocking of all is the critics that starting about, Mom, look at me, and the devs answered with a simple yeah. Again, this is not a parody account trolling. This is the official voice of a studio telling the world exactly where it stands, celebrating political violence, insulting critics, and encouraging piracy of its own work, encouraging losing more money. Caravan Sandwich was marketed as a cozy, inclusive exploration game. The French developers Émile Lefebvre and Adrien Lucas of Studio Planet Toast have given interviews about their passion for the inclusivity, representation, and environmental messaging. Blah. They titled their game as a gentle post-apocalyptic journey with no combat, no death, no hostility. But their XP paints a different picture entirely, one of hostility, gloating, and contempt for anyone outside their logical bubble. Inclusivity, it seems, has its limits. What makes this different from a rogue developer mouthing off is that it's happening under the official game account. And yes, we've covered that previously before with Bethesda. This is a public face of the studio. Every word carries weight of the brand itself. A high-profile assassination is not something to joke about. Alright? For a game developer to use their platform to cheer it on, it's beyond reckless. It shows a clear contempt for players. Telling potential customers to pirate your game instead of buying it is doom in the gaming industry. Thank you. I'm just gonna say that. Thank you. Pointing it out there. So I don't have to. Alright? So they're basically advocating for their own destruction. Then of course there's the hypocrisy of the situation laid bare for all to see. The studio's marketing promises kindness, empathy, and inclusion. Their actual behavior shows hostility and political extremism. Terrorism. That's literally what it is. Terrorism. Political extremism and terrorism. The mask is slit and people behind Caravan Studio have shown who they are, and gamers are taking note. For years, critics have warned about the activist developers pushing identity politics in their games, while showing contempt for anyone who disagrees. Today, the Caravan Sandwich team has provided Exhibit A in their disrespect to Charlie Kirk. Their official account will forever be tied to mocking a man's murder and cheering on those who silence dissent. No marketing spin can undo that. And here's the thing: a lot of people are saying, "Oh, we should go indie with the outrage of AAA games." People get outraged, angry that AAA have been infected with this kind of behavior and rhetoric, and said, "We'll go indie." The problem is that Zoe Quinn, when Gamergate started, she wasn't a AAA game designer. She made an indie game called Depression Quest, which was a very crappy game, an indie game. And here we have an indie developer coming out and saying, yeah, haha, 360 no scope of a father and a husband. Awesome. Part our game. But what do you think, viewer? Put your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, happy gaming.
Worlds clash in endless collision. Gaming news with a fierce precision. With a spark so wild it breaks the norm. In the tempest eye of reclaim gaming and dragon cast. Fire breathing wine, screaming loud. The Vistro's here to shake the crowd.